everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Lady Starfire, and today I want to talk to you about the difference between soulmates, soul connections, and twin flames. Alright, so I'm going to settle the twin flame thing right off the bat. I don't know who got this thing started. Your twin flame is not your soulmate. Please understand that. Be careful about following all these trends and all this crap that different ones put out there on various social medias. Because somebody says it, everybody jumps on the bandwagon and then woohoo, this is the way it is. That's not always the way it is. To me, my opinion, the only true twin flame is twins that are born at the same time to the same parents. They're identical and they share DNA. That is a twin flame, okay? It has nothing to do with your soulmate or anything else. Now, it could also deal with the you that's in an alternative reality where it's really you, but, where we have those, that quantum level there, and that gets into a whole nother thing that we're not going to go into here, but you can research that if you like. So, importance here, soulmates and soul connections. So many of the people that come into my store because they're wanting this love spell, because they just know that Joe or John or whoever over there is supposed to be with them, because they just feel that connection, but they're over there with her or over with him, whichever the case may be. And so they're wanting love spells to make them come back to them because they just know that's where they belong. It's not the case. So many times what we have is what's called a soul connection. Okay? A soul connection is when you have a connection to that soul, that spirit. So you may have been mother and daughter, sisters, brothers, father and daughter. It can be any of those things in a past life or many past lives. It just simply means that your souls are connected, okay? Doesn't mean that it's the person that you're supposed to have a romantic relationship with from now till whenever. It means you have a connection to that person. Have you ever just met somebody and you just automatically just feel like you know them and you feel connected to them and there's something special there? Well, it doesn't mean that you're supposed to go sleep with them. It means you have a connection. You have a bond. It may be a maternal bond or that sisterly bond, whatever it is, but those are soul connections. We need to get these things straight because it causes people to do black magic. It causes them a lot of heartache because they're not learning the difference. And so that's why I wanted to talk to you about this today. Now, a soulmate is someone that you have been with romantically in a past life or many past lives, and that you are supposed to be together. Now, that being said, you can possibly have more than one soulmate alive in a particular lifetime. Because sometimes you're with that person that you know is the right one. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's not just a connection. It is a soulmate. But then things don't work out. But you kind of go your separate ways, and each of you find that right person, which is truly awesome, because what has happened is y'all had certain things that you needed to, karmic debt maybe, or something you needed to finish. And once that is finished in this lifetime, then you move on. You're not going to continue to stay together once that's done because now you have other lessons to go learn. So in that time, it's still possible to have another soulmate come to you that you're with. Now, I've had this happen. It's a strange feeling because you think you only have one true soulmate. It's not true. You can have multiples because, all right, so say you both come back in this life and one is a real jerk, okay? Criminal, drug abuser, any number of things, just somebody you don't want to be with. Do you really want to, force yourself to have to be with that person because they're your soulmate? No. That's why when you do a soulmate spell, not the same thing as just a love spell, just a love spell brings somebody to you to love. Doesn't mean you're going to be happy. Doesn't mean you're supposed to be with that one. So be careful about love spells. They can be very dangerous. But with a soulmate spell, you ask for the person that you're supposed to be with at this time in your life where you both will be happy being together. That is so vitally important, along with making your non-negotiable qualities list of what you want in this lifetime in that perfect mate. Don't be stupid. Hair, that can fall out. It can change colors, any number of things. Color-wise, doesn't really matter. The important things are what matters, okay? So when you're working on drawing that soulmate to you, don't put a name on it. Don't put a face to it. It needs to be the right one. And you may not have even met them yet. So quit worrying about John Doe that's over there with her, or Jane Doe that's over with him, because that's the one you think you're supposed to be with. What's important is getting with the one that you're supposed to be with. And if you'll think about it that way, you'll quit doing all this other mess. Do you want to be with somebody where you're going to have to work spells on them for the rest of your life to keep them there? I wouldn't. I don't want to waste my time, energy, or money on that crap. I would rather ask for the one I'm supposed to be with, where we're both going to be happy being together. That's what I have. That's what I asked for, and that's what I have. I have the most wonderful husband anybody could ever ask to have because we meld together. Now, this whole twin flame thing, no. Are we perfect for each other? Yes, we are. We are soulmates. It took us a long time to find each other in this life, but it's because we both had lessons we had to learn. There were things that we needed to go through so that when we got together, we would appreciate each other and be able to have that happy life together. So don't rush it. Don't be out here 18, 20, 25 going, oh my God, I've got to get the right one. It's not really necessary. Enjoy your life. Learn your lessons so that when you come together with that right person, y'all can have a happy life. Some people are lucky. They meet that person when they're young, and that's great. But unless you've done something that asks to make sure that it's the right one, you're also leaving yourself open for a lot of heartache later. So pay attention to all the signs. Be specific in what you ask for, and especially when it comes to the soulmate. And do not confuse a soul connection with a soulmate. If it's somebody that you love just hanging out with and, taking road trips, going to the movies, whatever, that's a soul connection. If it's somebody that you're looking at like they're a brother or a sister or somewhere along those lines, that is a soul connection. It is not a soul mate. All right. So please, let's get all this straight. Let's do this the right way so that you can all have a happy life. Okay. So I hope this helps to, clear up some misunderstandings about these things and quit listening to all the hype and all the garbage on certain social medias out there that just, I don't know where these people come up with some of this crap they put out there, but that's what it is. It's hyped up crap. So let's not fall for all that stuff. Some of these trends, will get you in trouble. I'll cover that more in another video. So until the next time, I hope everyone has an awesome, wonderful day. Click the subscribe if you haven't. Share my videos. I really appreciate it. Please let them run all the way through. It helps me out a lot. And if you like them, click the like just so I know that you enjoyed it. Leave me comments. Let me know what's going on in your life and let me know how these videos are helping you. You can also find me on Facebook if you have some more private type things that you want to ask me about. So look for Charlotte's Mystical Web on Facebook. Send me a message. Don't post it on the page. That's not private. Upload into the message, and I'll get back to you just as quickly as I can. So until the next time, everyone, be blessed. Let's find those soul connections, those soul mates, and know the difference. Blessed be.